Hi everyone. Good afternoon, everybody. I want to ask a question to start our meeting today. Is there anything in our life worse than human killing, human murder, human massacre? Is there something that you can name one that is worse than human murder? Obviously not. So today we're going to talk about genocide. And in order to get down, let's look at what does the genocide mean. What is genocide? How it is interpreted by international organizations? Genocide is a term that came to the existence in 20th century, especially after Second World War, when a lot of Jewish and a lot of nationalities were killed in Europe during Second World War, and in China and Japan and other parts of the world as well. And here, as you can see, genocide is a term used to describe violence against members of all national, ethnic, or racial, religious groups. And the intention of our meeting today is to look at deeply to Khojaly genocide, which happened in Azerbaijan. Where is Azerbaijan located? Here is the geographical view. Who hates geography? This is where we are now. This is Eurasia. And this is Caspian Sea, and here is Azerbaijan is located. And the little town named Khojaly is here, this point. What happened? How all these things have emerged during all time? Everything started when Soviet, as you know, USSR was the biggest country of the world, and it has a lot of different types of policy, and in order to execute these political tools, they have grabbed a lot of Armenians from inner part of Iran, and they moved them up to these parts of Azerbaijan in order to use them against Turkish and different parts of people. And they settled on the west part of Azerbaijan. These lands actually were belonged to Azerbaijan till 1920s. And they started to move, families started to move here. And after that, Soviet government, as you know, Soviet government come to an existence in 1920, the biggest country in the world. They started to give them a lot of opportunities, lands, cattle, everywhere, everything they want. And the current stage of this conflict, as you see from the picture, started when these newcomers, Armenian people, started to want more lands, and they started to gather a lot of armed forces with Azerbaijan borders, as you can see here. And they started to want more lands, and that's why all these things happened. Here you can see this is a city next to Khojaly. They gathered a lot of military weapons, tanks here in order to attack, to have assault. And this is what happened in Khojaly town in 1992. This is exactly 21 years ago, this day, on February 26. An unprecedented massacre was committed against the Azerbaijani people in the town of Khojaly. This bloody tragedy, which now as the Khojaly genocide, involved the extermination of thousands of people. 613 people killed, including 100 women and 83 children. And I will want to talk about little brutalities, how they started to kill people with special cruelties. 56 people were killed with outrageous brutality. 8 families were totally exterminated. You can't find any piece of their bodies in the world. 25 children lost their lives. Even pregnant women, their child inside their abdomen were cut, and their child were taken out with brutal methods. And that's why we think this is very bad part of history. this type of things happen in different parts of our world. We named it a couple minutes ago, some of them. And let's watch a little movie that will give you a little visual understanding of all these things.
The world called the events which took place in the South Caucasus in the end of the 20th century the Armenian-Azerbaijani conflict. In reality, it was a war having overstepped all boundaries of conflict. If killing 20,000 people by bullets and gunshots was not a war, then what was it?